It's 7/27/2025. I tried streaming earlier. Did not work out. Did not work out. And that's okay. Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you just have to be depressed about that. Um, and then I proceeded to be like, I'm gonna go watch Murder, She Wrote, and I'm gonna go color something. That's what I'm doing in the background. The sketch is from like 2 months ago. But I've been wanting to color it for a while. The inspiration is there's two different paintings of like Lucifer that like kind of were the big inspiration because I was just really liked the eyes in the paintings. Whatever. So then I was like, let me just draw this. I drew it, didn't color it because I couldn't decide if he was what clothing they were going to wear. And so I didn't give them clothing. And I just, you know what, today I'm going to take a little breaky break and I'm going to color. My hand has been hurting really bad from doing the daily art entries. And also being on my laptop so much with the mouse is not helping me either. So that kind of a bummer. I think I've talked about it before, how I have what I think is, I don't know if I've had this my entire life or not, but I think I have what's called boxer's knuckle on my dominant hand, but I don't remember ever breaking my knuckles. Well, apparently it's not a break in the knuckles. It's a tear of your ligaments. I don't remember ever doing that. And it's on my the finger next to the pinky. But what it is that my knuckle droops and it gets worse. Because like if you hold your hand and you wiggle your knuckle, there's a tiny bit of movement. Like if you grab your finger and like move it up and down, you can watch the knuckle move up just a tiny bit. Mine, oh, it is very loose. You can push it around. Um, and it's like it starts to hurt there when I like am drawing or writing too much. But I don't know if I've had this my entire life and it's just something I've never noticed and it's only gotten worse with like age, or if this is an injury that I don't remember happening and I just have that. I don't know what you do for that if there is something wrong, because I don't know. That's what it looks like. When I tried being like, hey, is this normal while Googling stuff, it was showing me pictures of boxers' knuckles, and it looks like several of the photos. Not all of them, but some of them. Um, so what I do to make it feel better is I take my finger and I wrap it over my pinky finger. So my pinky finger is like, because those two fingers there are kind of stuck together anyways. When you move them, they move with each other unless you like really um work hard on it. So I just wrap it over the other finger so it keeps the knuckle mostly aligned. It's a little weird. It looks dumb. It's like essentially I just cross my fingers, the last two fingers on my right hand, and that like sometimes helps with the pain and keeps the knuckle aligned. Or I do this thing where I put my hand on the edge of a surface and I push down and it pushes the knuckle back up into like mostly correct alignment. I don't know if this is like smart to do. I don't know. Makes it feel better, so it can't be that bad. I don't know. I should probably mention it to a doctor or something, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Who needs to? Who cares about my weird knuckle thing? It is on my dominant hand, so it's mildly annoying. Um, the reason I don't think I've had it in my entire life is because my left hand doesn't have it. Like if it was some like weird like genetic issue or something, I feel like both hands would be affected, but it's just my right hand, which is my dominant hand. Just living life that way, I guess. Just nothing I can do about it. Um, something I was gonna talk about today. I don't remember. What was I gonna talk about? That I'm tired. Let me see. Sometimes I notate things on my phone. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. Hmm. I saw the San Diego Comic-Con Transformers, like the figure announcements or whatever, the toy announcements. Not that interested. Not that interested in any of them. So, eh, eh. One of them, okay, so there's two that are Transformers inspired by Hot Wheel cars. Those are kind of interesting, but the rest I was just like, Yeah, they look some of them look good and some of them look bad. But none of them are really characters that are my favorite or I super, super duper like. So I'm just like, yay for everybody who likes them. So at least I think so. I think it's the only ones that I was interested in. Let me double check. Let me go to SDCC Transformers Boy now. Ugh, even typing hurts right now. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. So there were exclusives that were at San Diego Comic Con. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the stuff that got announced. I heard somebody say something about who was it? One of the TFA characters is getting a toy, and they like some person. I've heard a couple people be like, "This is like good," but like also like probably the one of the worst TFA figures. Um, just chill. Let me see. Wreck-Gar? Yeah, I heard somebody talking shit about Wreck-Gar. It's okay. I'm not like none of them are like. Let me double check. None of them are, to my knowledge, that horrible looking. Just nothing I'm interested in. Uh, not Leo Convoy, the Big Convoy. I don't remember if Leo Convoy and Big Convoy are different. Whatever. He's okay. It's okay. Um, the TF1 Arachnid's cool. I like her design. I just don't know how well that's gonna go. I just don't trust Hasbro. Yeah, I don't. Did I even talked about Transformers Cyberworld on here yet? So it's a new like web series they're doing. The episodes are 5 minutes, and when I say they're 5 minutes, you might go to the thing and be like, "What? These are 10 minutes long." No, 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 no. Episode one is apparently episode one and two put together, and then guess what they made episode two? Episode one and two, but they flipped the order. And what's episode three? Episode three is episode three followed by episode two. I guess they just didn't want to post 5 minute videos or something. I don't know why they would do it like that because it pisses me off. I'm like, because I was like, oh my God, there's 3 episodes out. I watched episode one when it came out, but I went back yesterday to like play catch up to see what was going on. And I was like, there's 3 episodes. Oh, cool. Let me go watch the other two. And I was like, watching episode two, I got halfway through episode two and I was like, maybe they're just doing like a really long recap, like One Piece. Maybe they're just like being really weird about it. Um, and then I was like, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is just this is just episode one, but they switched the things. And then I did some research. Yeah, found that out. So that sucks. That sucks. What is what is it doing? OBS is having a nightmare breakdown. That's one of the reasons why my stream was not going well because I do not know what OBS was doing, but it was not having a good day. It was not having a good day at all. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I've had on and off issues with OBS, and some of it's probably my PC, some of it's probably just me being stupid, some of it is probably just me pushing OBS to do things that it doesn't want to do. So whose fault is that but my own? But my own. Um, but yeah, yeah. The day is miserable.